Ooh, are we live?
Here we go. One, two.
My Zoom saying we're not live. Maybe we are. Let's see on my channel. Um, Dope. I guess we're live. Okay. Um, wow. Is it just me or do I seem to get cut off on YouTube whenever I'm getting juicy on certain parts of my lives? Bums me out. Anywho, I forgot where I left off, but it was something about we're all our own gurus. Oh, everyone has their own opinion on everything that's going on. Everyone's right in their own way about everything that's going on. Um, with the more people doing research on spirituality, we see that every culture has its own set of traditions and they all do the same thing. They tap into the law of correspondence, they tap into vibration, mentalism, they tap into rhythm and polarity. They all tap into the same shit that we learned from all the other things. Um, there, short way saying that there's the face of spirituality has been destroyed. Like it doesn't like it's not a dude with a beard and dreadlocks, right? It's not a 70-year-old man, with talks like he's out of a movie, like some Morgan Freeman shit. He doesn't have to be a dude from India, child prodigy. Like every walk of life, every person are starting to have spiritual revelations, and these spiritual revelations are are pulling them along this line of self-discovery with the help of modern technology, right? So I can reach out to 10 brilliant people with 10 brilliant perspectives on the same subject and get a piece of truth from each of them. And I can send out that email and get that back within a day, right? So we have technology speeding things up. Um, and then we have, like I said, people from all over the world that are killing it. You can see a Japanese person with the Japanese culture and swag preaching, just dropping knowledge. You can have African sisters and brothers dropping knowledge. You can have straight Norwegian, Nordic alien looking people dropping shit from the Netherlands. Like you can have your Latin folks bringing in plant medicine from the jungle. It's like um, Kundalini, got it. Hatha yoga, got it. You want to do friggin' Wim Hof and hike Mount Everest in fucking short shorts? Boom. You can learn that sort of tapping into one is Tai Chi on the Asians. You can, go balls deep in plant medicines in the Amazonian jungle. What's the point? The point is stop asking or stop seeking, all these different sources um, of shit that only you can answer. Oh shit. All right. Well, did we get cut off? Have I been talking to myself the whole time? Oh, weird. It says I'm online. Some weird stuff happening right now. Some weird stuff happening right now. Can someone leave a comment in the room and let me know if we're still live? That was weird. YouTube says I'm offline. Zoom says I'm online. Now you guys are saying I'm good. Dope. We're killing it. Okay, great. Um, Anywho, maybe I lost my train of thought because that train of thought needed to be ended. I just I've gotten about 3 or 4 messages in the past day, and they've all been the same version of the only reason why you're seeking shit out is because you're looking for confirmation of what you already know to be true. You already know what decision you want to make. You already know how someone feels about you. You already know how you feel about somebody else. You already know the direction of your life, whether it be your career, a hobby even, um, or just a thought that you haven't put into motion yet. But we all know the general direction of what it is that we want and how we already are. And it's like you only seek out the teacher until you find one that makes the most sense to you. And the reason why they make the most sense to you is because they tend to be reaffirming what you already know to be true. Like, oh, I knew it. Thanks, Keith. I knew it. Like, of course you fucking knew it. Of course you knew it. Of course we knew it. And I've been having that thought about myself because I'm one of those people that are, always hunting for knowledge and information. So I've been trying to think, all right, well, how do I change gears? How do I seek not to confirm my own beliefs, but seek to generally be, what's the word I'm looking for? Generally surprised. Like, I would like to seek not to reaffirm my beliefs, but be to be genuinely surprised with a new piece of information that I never thought of before, but still, and that changes my paradigm of the world and is sort of not empirically true, but true for the parts that matter. You know what I mean? For what can be validated, if that makes any sense. Because I don't know, I've just been getting bummed out. Like, not bummed out, but I've just been coming, you guys been doing this shadow work stuff. And it's like, how much of what I decide to do is because I genuinely want to do something, or is it because I'm avoiding something or distracting myself with busyness or with work, distracting yourself with success? You know what I mean? There's all sorts of things we use to distract ourselves. But my story I've always told myself, and maybe you guys can relate, is all right, maybe I'm distracting myself, maybe I'm picking up bad habits, but at least the habits that I'm picking up are making me a better person. At least my distractments are making me money. At least my distractments are keeping me healthy. Like, say you're a gym rat, you go to the gym all the time, and that's your sort of distracting yourself. Or your studies, right? You want to you study, you read books, trying to find the truth, just running away from your own truth, sort of thing. I was like, fuck. I still like planting shit. I like working out. I like knowledge, information, and entertainment. Like, can I only act toward those things because I'm avoiding something or because I'm seeking validation? The answer is no, obviously. But now it's sort of, how do we put it back together? How do we proceed with things, with our favorite pastimes, uh, so that it's a genuine seeking for the pleasure of the experience? Um, but I guess being okay with not having it at the same time. Maybe that's where it is. There is no spoon. Kind of, it is there and it isn't there. You know, I don't know, but it keeps me up at night. You still alive? I think we're still alive. Whoa. Yeah, Sandy, you liked, comment, and subscribed. Yeah, what up? It's awesome. Well, I hope this is helpful to you guys because it's um my path as a seeker of the esoteric, a seeker of the occult, and a teacher of the esoteric and occult is like I can only I can only learn so many things. You know what I mean? Like I said, Earl was giving me this idea. I was watching his video yesterday. I can only make so many videos on the law of vibration. I mean, I can only make so many law of attraction videos to where it's like, fuck else you guys want from me? Or people will ask me the same question of the same version a million times, and it's like, yo, well, fuck, how many? And some people are down for that. I mean, some people are like, you got it, fam. I'll make 50 videos on law of attraction. You got it, as long as it's paying the bills. And at one point, and still, I'm happy that it's paying bills, especially now because my YouTube channel is doing better. I'm making more money on ad revenue, so it's like dope. I'm making money doing this, and I'll happily, not happily, but I'll make 20 videos on the law of vibration. if it's going to pay the bills. Happily. I can't say that I'm going to make all 20 videos because I'm teaching people things. Not really, because really you could have watched my 7 videos on the Hermetic Principle that I released within the first week of opening this channel 2 years ago, and you would know everything I knew. Like 99% of how my mind operates when it comes to the occult, you would learn in an afternoon if you watch those videos of the Hermetic philosophy or read my book, and you'd be right where I'm at, right fucking where I'm at. The only difference between me and you is I would give the answers to life through a different lens. I would look at it through Keith. I would look at it through plants, through music, through um, the circumstances that my life has been in. So it would be nice to have a different perspective, but it's my own. It's not yours. That's what I mean by I can tell you what I've learned as it applies to my life, but that it shouldn't give you your answer. You know what I mean? It's my answers based off of my life shouldn't be your answers because you're a whole fucking different person than I am. And that's what I mean by what the face of what spirituality looks like in 2020 is there. It has no face anymore. All it has is about fucking two 2 months worth of studying on your end to sort of wrap your head around the backbone, the literature that you need to read. You know what I mean? Like if you want to study Eastern philosophy, or you want to study more Western Hermetic, or you want to go with plant medicines or whatever the hell it is, in the first couple months you got it. After that it's just how confident are you in your decisions, how willing are you to make mistakes, and how willing are you to sort of self-reflect on why it is you're doing what you're doing, including the things that you enjoy doing, not just your bad habits, but the shit that you love. Gardening. Why do you garden? Why do you work out? Why do you work so hard to make all that money? Why do you do those things? There's no right or wrong answer. Well, there is. As it pertains to you, there's a right or wrong answer. But as far as I'm fucking concerned, I don't know what you want, what you should do, how you should proceed. You know what I mean? Um, like I said, all I can do, as man of letters, is give you guys a utility belt, where you can craft your own door to your own reality. I'm not gonna unlock doors for you. I'm not gonna point the doors out to you. That I'm not. That ain't my job. That ain't my job. My job is to give you a hammer and some nails so you can build your own door that leads to any direction you want, and you can put your own goddamn lock on it so that you and the homies and that's it can get in. You know what I mean? The face of 2020 looks like every single face you come across in the world. It's not the clothes someone wears, it's not the accolades they have. Maybe it's the accolades. Okay, there's a certain objectivity about it, like there are some people out there who are just trying to make money off of you and who will just tell you what you want to hear and fill it with fluff so that they can get you to buy a program or get you to do whatever. So there's obviously use discernment when you're picking up your information, where you're getting it from, who you're getting it from. But as far as what you do with the information, once you've sort of felt in your heart and reasoned in your mind, like, okay, this is good quality information here, right? With all the tools I have and using genuine discernment, this information is good quality information. What am I going to do with it? That's up to you. And people understand that. I understand that. Even though I and people still look to the external world for validation in the forms of our favorite social media knowledge specialist. You know what I mean? Because that's where most people get their information nowadays. Even if you read consistently, you're still browsing fucking spiritual quotes. You're still browsing. You're still watching Man of Letters. You're still watching Ralph Smart. You're still watching Ashira. You know what I mean? You're still watching these people, like, of course, because we like the connection of it, and we like the light bulbs that turn on from dialogue. But it's like, you the god now. You the goddess now. Um, we should be inspiring each other, inspiring belief in each other, inspiring courage in each other. We should be inspired. We should be evoking all the best qualities in each other. And then, you know, the decisions we make on the world, or the decisions we make on our lives as we go through the world, is us. And a lot of times we think that's what the guru, that we think that is what the guru is for. Hey, hey, solve my problems for me. I have these problems. Tell me the answer to these problems so that I can fix it. But really, telling you the answer to your problems is fixing your problems for you. And gurus don't fix people's problems for them. Good ones, at least. Ones worth their weight in salt, at least. Like I said, use discernment, because some people will preach to fix all your problems with just like $100 buy-in. Buy my course, $100. I'll fucking. I don't see that in spirituality, but my God, I see that in fucking the business world. I don't know if you guys watch sort of business savvy YouTube videos, but I do. And so my ad section on YouTube is plagued by some new fucking douchebag every other week who's like, you guys tired of living in your mom's basement? Was you 20? See, you see this screenshot right here? And then there's a screenshot in the corner. You see this screenshot right here? You see that? That's $23,000. You see the timestamp? That's 1 week. My client made $23,000 in 1 week by following this simple. And every fucking week it's a new dude. Sometimes he's Asian, sometimes he's black, sometimes he's a white guy, sometimes he's like a Middle Eastern looking dude with a cool hat. Like it's sometimes it's a woman. It's all fucking kinds of colors and genders, and it's everything, man. And they're all trying to sell you shit, and it fucking pisses me off. That's a rant. That's also what spirituality in 2020 looks like. But like I said, in the spiritual world, I don't come across that too often. Like people, at least is my experience of the social media spiritual world has been. There's just a bunch of genuine ass people genuinely trying to help people out. With some of them getting a little pushy on the sales side of things, but most of them slay. Don't get me wrong, some of them slay. But knowledge and information, spirituality is everything. Right? So don't think it's just chakras. No, it's how you communicate with someone. It's how you research material, or it's how you write your essays. It's how you hold business meetings. It's how you raise your kids. It's how you make every single fucking decision in your life, period. Like everything is all one big old mumbo jumbo of spirit funneling through physical and fucking trying to make the best and growing and expanding, pushing the boundaries, ease, excitement, bliss. Fucking, it's all of it. It's everything. It's everything. Anywho, I'll wrap it up right there. Dinner should be ready now. Let me check through the comments. Salabi, Seraphina, alluring vibes. What it do? Agent Smith, what up? Yesenia Lola. My internet is fickle. I like that word. Fickle. Let's go. Yes, you got those are old comments. Some friends become enemies. Some enemies become friends. YouTube has COVID-19. All right, juicy comments. I feel the lifelessness of my body, or the electricity of my body. It's heavy, man. Yeah, it's sunny as hell. I'm on Pacific Coast. We got sunlight for at least another 2 hours. 2.5 hours. Today I was so Akjari. We gotta send Akjari some love, you guys. He says today he was depressed. Body felt dead, like I felt the blockages in my body were even where they were, even when I breathed. Life wasn't there, and all bad things kept happening to me today. Bummer, man. All right, I got your fix, right? If you're speaking on going to your guru for a fix, I got you, fam. is what you got to do to fix the depression and the bad day. You got to go out back, get yourself a chicken, sacrifice that bitch, chop the head off on a block, spill the blood out in the shape of a pentagram, and call upon the powers of Zeus. Um, and then make some gumbo and share it with the fam, share it with the squad. Because I do like gumbo a lot. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Oh, yeah. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. Want to make the world better place. Take a look at yourself and then make that change. Starting with the man in the mirror. Oh, yeah. I haven't listened to that song in a long time. I should bump that. All right, I think we're almost done. Is there no more comments left? Oh, thanks for the likes. Thanks for spreading the like love, folks. Appreciate it. It's all good though. It's all drop ship too. That's cool. Oh, it was enlightening. Good. I'm glad to hear it. But you should still sacrifice that chicken to make some gumbo for the squad. And the salt, yeah, man. Who was it? Ashira who was saying something about this? Ashira was talking about. No, it wasn't Ashira. Maybe it was Elizabeth John. She hasn't been in the chat room in a while, but someone was telling me that cooking is nothing but spell casting. Bay leaves, mint, oregano, basil, cinnamon, black pepper, salt. Like these are all spells, yo. Like fucking cast them spells. Chicken gumbo in the name of Zeus. There's got to be something like that. I know there's a lot of vegans that follow this channel. My bad. Maybe there isn't anymore. But dude, chicken gumbo, sacrifice chicken gumbo in the name of Zeus. You guys aren't down. You're not down. You guys are not down. Oh, it wasn't bad though. It's more like when you feel the wind in winter's breeze, but you're not cold. That's funny because that's actually one of my favorite feelings is really cold wind, but when my body's comfy. Like driving at night when it's really cold, like driving during winter with the cold air hitting you, but with the hot air conditioner blowing on you, driving down the highway with a bowl of oregano. What if you don't have a chicken? Yo, we got 2 chickens. Check this out. Hey, chickadees. Hold on. I can't see. Can you see the chickens? Are they showing up? Oh, yeah, they are. Hey, chickens. What up? What up, Lucille? Lucille and Ethel. I don't know which one that is. I think that's Ethel. Lucille's a little bigger. We don't eat them. I ain't that real. I ain't killing no chickens, but we do eat the eggs. Is that all it takes? I've been doing things wrong. Yo, you guys just gotta start sacrificing goats and shit. That's the trick. I don't know why you guys are up here searching YouTube till 3 hours in the morning, ending up in all kinds of weird places. You just gotta get yourself a goat, sacrifice that bitch, and everything is better. You gotta do that like once a month though, at least. Depending upon the severity of the situation, you got to crank it up. Sometimes you got to sacrifice like hippos and shit. I think that's what the Egyptians did. Do you have any book recommendations to learn about zodiacs and how they relate to the cosmos? No, I don't. In this, I don't have any zodiac book recommendations. That is my least studied subject of the Hermetics is astrology. Not my least, but I definitely don't study very much. Someone else in this chat room's got to have a better answer for you than I. I would steer you clear. I would steer you wrong in that area, good friend. You know what I invite you guys to do as far as good reading? If you guys want some good reading, pick your own book, but or maybe this is just me. Read a fantasy book. Like I've been reading so much fucking dry ass the law of mentalism states that all thought originates in mind and that we are seated in the mind of the creator, and thus via the law of correspondence must create within the mind ourselves on an infinitely smaller scale. Which is awesome, but I used to read like straight up 7-8 part fantasy series where I would dissolve into a fantastic world for like weeks or months on end. Maybe that's what we should all do. Maybe we should just hang up the Nikes for a book or two and slip into some Dungeons and Dragons shit, maybe some fairies floating around doing the fairy thing, and just enjoy ourselves. Sit under the goddamn fruit tree if you have one, or wherever, with the comparable vibe, and enjoy and just pleasure reading, man. Just enjoy ourselves a little bit. I can't tell if Keith is joking. Makes two of us. Yesenia, that makes two of us. He did seem. I'm always serious, and I'm never serious. Ooh, Basma Bow. There you go. That was something that I didn't actually create a worded thought of, but I'm glad you said that because I felt that hard. Is especially good fantasies, we're able to integrate so much of what we've learned because it's obviously we learn more through experience. And if you're reading a story and you sort of become the character, if it's a good author, you share their experiences. That's the beauty of a good book, especially more so than a movie, is that you become that person. You share that person's experiences. When they're happy, you're happy. When there's tension, you have tension. Like when that book is done, for me, if it's a good one, I'm sad that it ended. Super sad that good fantasy books, or not fantasy, just fiction. When a good fictional book ends, it's like, oh, no more. That world is gone forever. He didn't write any more books. No scrolls, no Dead Sea Scrolls. Not going to uncover a cave. Tolkien's not going to have some secret scrolls underneath Jerusalem or some shit like that I can read in a decade from now. No, he's fucking done. Those experiences that we loved so much are gone forever. So yeah, start integrating that shit. Start integrating all those lessons and start enjoying yourself. And we have to cook anyway. It's fun to focus on the feeling of the ingredients. Cucumber and jalapeno are different. That's interesting. You're gonna have to fill us in on that, Slavi. What you mean by? Because I have both grown in the garden right now. The Last Unicorn? I've heard of that. Is it really about the last of the unicorns? All right, cool. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. I got to dip. Love you guys. Thanks for the support. Thanks for everything that there's a lot of flies out here. I got to keep up with the oranges, man. They're rotten and the flies are just going ham, and so are the ants. Funny story, before I log out, you know how I'm all like hippie and shit, all organic, this and that. There's a million ant colonies under my backyard. Couldn't kill them with the homemade borax. Couldn't kill them with store-bought official borax. And so I bought some definitely not organic, super lethal ant killer stuff. It's like, fuck it, I don't care. Kill them all. And that still didn't work. Universal lesson. I don't know, I just got to learn how to work with the ants. I got to be a man of the ant. I've got to be an ant-man, apparently, is what the universe is trying to tell me. Before I can pass this level of spirituality, I must become one with the ant. And I'm not excited about that. I'm not excited about the ant learning curve. The becoming one with the ant learning curve bums me out. Anywho, I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, take it easy.